Any questions? No? We will give
remind you for
t-shirt.
Yes, and
okay, then we will just kindly remind you about lightning
talks.
talks. If you don't sign up for it, we will sign up for you. We will choose who to talk, what to talk about.
And topic.
And name and topic.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? Not yet. Okay. Once again, let's kindly remind you to support junior band and also to stamp your badges. And now, we just told you that it's the long-awaited beer break is coming just right. The next speaker. And speaking about beers, this guy here is literally carried around lots of beer these days here because he is one of the volunteers of Challenge Accepted events.
Yes. Nedelcho Nikolov is also a team lead at Enetpulse and a software developer with more than 12 years of experience.
Let's welcome him on his debut on this stage as a speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Nedelcho Nikolov!
Hello everyone, just give me a sec to connect my laptop and to start the presentation. Let's see. Is it working? Nope. Strange. Nope. It's not mine. I'm not at the thank you page. Не, въобще не ми засича монитор. Пробвах. It's not seeing the monitor. Момент, да. Okay. To connect the clicker. Okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. So, my name is Nedelcho Nikolov, and I'm a team lead at Enetpulse as the guys. Okay, already mentioned. So, a little bit about me. I'm a team lead for the last 7 years. I've got a bachelor degree in computer science from the Technical University in Gabrovo. A master's degree from the same university, but not graduated yet. And also IT project management, master's degree from the new Bulgarian University, still pending though. I've been working with PHP for the last 12 years. Oh yeah, I know. Well, it is what it is, so. And also I'm a system administrator and DevOps enthusiast. I'm dealing with AWS, GCP, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, and all the other buzzwords about the DevOps. Whoops. So I'm gonna talk about Suffering from Success. It's the 7th album of DJ Khaled, released 2013, but no, not exactly. Actually, I look like him, as you can see. Do I? Yeah. But yeah, the topic was inspired by him. And actually, what I'm gonna tell you about is a little bit about one project that we had at Enetpulse that was really interesting. And a little bit backstory about Enetpulse. We are dealing with sports data for media. We have widgets for websites. We got ready-to-go websites on sport topics, and actually everything related to sports. So, this is a LiveScore solution if you don't know what it is. There are a lot of websites like this, like FlashScore, LiveScore.com, and others. So, we needed to create a LiveScore website that has videos. It was for a client of ours that got the media rights for the showing of the videos. And they wanted chunked videos that are small in sizes, and they wanted them really, really fast. And I mean it. They wanted them 30 seconds after the go happens, and it was really interesting. So, another thing that they wanted is ads, obviously. They needed to make some money from it. And they needed to be geolocated because the content that we can show is only limited to certain countries. What we prepared? A PHP monolith. Yay! It was using CodeIgniter as a framework. One EC2 instance for the crons and the admin. 4 instances for the website. The AWS Transcaller service. S3 for our storage, and MySQL database running on EC2 as well. For the ones that don't know, EC2 is the compute of the cloud in AWS. So, why CodeIgniter? Well, at that time, it was lightweight, it was fast, really, really fast, and I mean it. It's got MVC, that's what we needed actually, and it was really easy to modify. And we wanted to be fast, to be able to work fluently, and not the framework to get in our way. We wanted to be free to do whatever we want, however we want. So, on our EC2 instances, we had Ubuntu with Nginx and PHP FPM, standard setup, nothing special. For the Elastic Transcaller, this is one interesting service of AWS. It transcoded our MP4 files to other formats that we used. And it was async. Everything was async there. You just put the MP4 file, and it returns the ready files whenever they are ready. And it's about a minute or something like this. And it was uploading them directly to the bucket. But what we missed? The spikes in the traffic. Oh yeah, we are in the sport. The traffic is not consistent at all, believe me. So this is a normal website traffic. As you can see, the traffic goes fluently throughout the day. And this is ours. You see, Saturday, Sunday. You can say, well, Saturday, Sunday, you see about 4, 5, there is some spikes in the traffic. You know that this is happening. Not exactly. This is the next Saturday and Sunday. See? Completely different solution. It's completely different. Every day was independent. Every day was different. And this was really tough. And I don't know if you see it, but we had about 4 million page views per day, almost every day. So, change it. What happened to our website? Our traffic killed it. What we did first, increase the database server size. Of course, why not? Tweak the MySQL settings. Well, there was space for improvement there. Tweak the PHP settings. As we know, PHP, yeah, it needed some tweaks. The result. See? And what happened actually? The website servers overloaded. Next steps, prepare more servers. Increase the database size again. The result, same. So this time what happened was that our root partitions got full because we can finally handle the traffic that was coming in, or we thought so. And actually, the PHP sessions were written in the root partition. This is the default behavior of PHP. So there were a lot of files and a lot of storage was taken from them. And as you can see on the graphic, actually there was some spikes. This was when our on-call person was dealing with the issue. He just deleted the files and it was okay, but then it was going up again and down and up and down and up. I think that he was feeling like this. So, what we did next? Move the PHP sessions to a different partition, of course. This was the easiest solution at that time. It was the best thing that we can do fast. And the result? The website was working. But it was Tuesday. In the weekend, it go down again. And what we did next? We added CDN for the content. We didn't have it till then. Cached some queries in memcache. Actually, an interesting thing here is that the previous days, when we had the issues, we actually cached some of the queries in the PHP session. So we had a quick hotfix that was not ideal, but it was taking some of the pressure on the servers because, well, you have one person visiting the website 6, 7, 8 times. You just cache the queries. At least for him, it's going to be cached. Not for everyone, like we had it after that with memcache. But we had it for some of the people, and it was, let's say, 6 times lighter. So it was better. We optimized the code a little bit. Yeah, actually, every time we did this, but this time it was a little bit more. And we added autoscaling for the servers. It was AWS autoscaling. And we thought that this is great. It's going to work. Burn. No, it didn't work. So we did some other things. We moved the geolocation to DB file instead of the database itself. The thing that we were using, it had different types of querying. What we used was the MySQL version, but it was killing our database. And as you know, well, the database you cannot scale all the time. There is some limits. We moved the visitor counter to async method. It was helping a little bit. We had different cache for the encoded videos because, well, when you have first the videos, you need to cache them for a small amount of time till the transcoder does his job. So you cache them for 30 seconds, you check, and if the videos are transcoded, you can cache it for a longer period of time. Let's say 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, you don't care. They're cached. You don't care anymore about them. The result? the SSD was killed. Why? Because of the geolocation service. So we took another steps. We increased the disk EOPS because, well, obviously this time the disk was our bottleneck. We removed autoscaling. Well, it was too slow for us. We had these spikes and everything was, you have to respond in a matter of minutes. So the autoscaling of AWS was taking about 2 or 3 minutes and it was too slow for us. When you have a goal, you want to see it right away, not wait 5 minutes to the website to just pick his own things and show you the results and to see the goal. You're just going to another website and see it, or go to YouTube and see it. And this is one of the things that was too slow for us. So we just removed it and removed it. Come on. And we prepared servers count according to the events for that day. The result? It was working finally. And it was working. Yay! Woo! The drawback? Of course, there is one. The manual work. Well, it's not an ideal solution. You have to start the servers every time, every day. And you start them at the beginning of the day. You don't start them at the evening. Because people are working during the day. They are not working at the evening. So they start more servers during the day, and it's pricey. There is a lot of more price. You're paying for something that you're not using most of the time. And we took some measures. We did something that's really interesting. We created a prediction model for our EC2 instance count. What we actually did was we put some weights on the teams itself, on the championship they're playing, and the whole event. So if it's playing Manchester United versus Arsenal today, and it's the final of Champions League, you know that this thing is gonna kill everything. So you start as many servers as you can. But if it's some third division, or let's say it's, again, Manchester United, but with some lower division team, well, no one's gonna watch it. And so we did this, and it was working. And it was really interesting way of dealing with the issues we had. After that, we prepared Docker images with Nginx, PHP, FPM. We put it on serverless containers in ECS, the AWS solution for containers. We put some autoscaling there, but the autoscaling of the Docker images was working for about 30 seconds or less. So we put some lower thresholds. And when you have lower thresholds, you see that there is some spike in the CPU usage in the memory. So you think that, well, maybe I should start more containers. And it's starting, and it's working. And we mitigate that serving through Elasticsearch. It was helping. It was search. It was working fast. So we dedicated this, and it helped with the MySQL load as well. We prepared a GitLab CI/CD, really simple one, just built both images and deploy them, nothing special. This is how our ECS was looking. We had our task definition with PHP, Nginx, and shared volume. We didn't want to replicate the content in 2 different containers when you can just use one. And we had a shared volume for both of them. The autoscaling actually just puts another task and another, and another, and another, and another, and it's working. It's a miracle. This is how we dedicated our memory and CPU. In the blue, it's the PHP. In the orange, it's the Nginx. I don't know if you can see it back there, but you can just see what I'm talking about. And come on, work. The key takeaways from this. Well, you see them. It's something that is common sense now, but back in the days it was not. And if you still are not using this, well, start using it. It's really useful. You have all your content cached. You have it geolocated. It's fast, and it's helping a lot on the load of the servers and everything. Use cache, memcache, Redis. It doesn't matter. Actually, they both do the job just fine. Redis is the newer one. It's preferred by most people. It's got persistent storage and everything, but if you need it only for the cache, it's the same with memcache and Redis. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you can, do it async. Don't block your requests, don't block your page, and if something breaks, don't break your whole website with it. Play with your settings, with the PHP, MySQL settings. Don't hesitate with this. If you break it, you know that it's not gonna work. Next time you're not gonna make this mistake. You're gonna try something different. If it breaks, you're gonna try something different. Adapt to new technologies. Well, Docker is not actually a new technology, but well, for some of you, it might be. And utilize the full power of the cloud. The cloud is really helping, and it makes things easier. You can easily scale up, scale down, use whatever you need, and don't pay extra for things that you don't. When you have bare metal servers in a server room, Well, it's great. You have it. It's yours. It's hardware. But you buy many servers, and most of the time you're not using them, and you're paying for them. Why? Well, there is reasons. Some people need them. But for something like ours, for websites and stuff like this, you actually don't. And that was all I had to tell you. Thank you. Hope that you liked it. It was my first talk on a conference, so don't kill me.
Any questions? Questions?
Questions.
Yeah, bravo.
Sorry. I missed part of the talk, so I hope you haven't talked about this earlier. But have you tried, I guess you have a monolith app, or not? Is it a monolith?
Yep, monolith.
Okay. When you have a monolith, because we have similar issues, have you tried taking the monolith, but running it as only one part of the monolith? You still use the same code base, the same repository, but you only serve a certain part of the routes as one service and certain part as another service, with the idea to spread the load and have, oh, I know this part is slower, but it will run separately and it won't affect the rest.
Yes, actually, this is the thing that we did with the ad serving and the geolocation. That's why we moved them to async methods. We actually did this, and it was not killing our servers. This way, we had actually the content that was the slowest one, the most memory utilizing one. We had it on different servers, and it was not impacting our main application.
Okay, another question? Well, you can find Nedelcho around here to ask him outside.
Yep, I'm probably going to be with the blue shirt, one of the team ones. So don't hesitate to ask me anything. I'm out there. Thank you again. Bye.
Warm and big applause for Nedelcho Nikolov! And now, the long-awaited beer break. Na zdravie. Cheers.
And don't forget the lightning talk.
Mm.